Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. Let's read it together. 1, 2, go. To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under heaven. A time to every purpose under heaven. Let me tell you, beloved, at the end of your life, because there is somewhere called the end of your life, when you stand before God, there are 2 questions that will be asked at the mercy seat of God. And here they are. Number 1 question that God will ask you: what did you do with my son, Jesus Christ? Matthew 27, verse 22. What did you do with my son? Nilipokupatia mwana wangu wa pekee, Yesu Kristo, Anthony, ulifanya na nini na Yesu? Yesu ulifanya na nini? Where you will spend your eternity will be determined by this question. What did you do with my son, Jesus Christ? Can you read it with me? 1, 2, go. Pilate says unto them, what shall I do with Jesus, which is called Christ? That will be a question that will be asked before God. I gave you my son. What did you do with him? What you did with Jesus will determine where you will spend your eternity. What you did with Jesus. Those that accepted him, they will spend eternity with him. Those who rejected him, and can I tell you this? Those that rejected Jesus, it is the love of God that will take them to hell. He will take them. No, he will not take them. It is the love of God that will allow them to go to hell. Because they will take themselves to hell. Let me ask you. No, haha ogeda wikana mudu utamwedaga. Ati mudu akomenete asoke atuke newe woyorore tie musi. Izo ona no zoka mutwe. Ati mudu ginyane adikite fuku ri akomenete. Usoke ati ni kwagire mudu wakuhikio kimuhikia. Ndukare we basara. Then tajatiriri mudu warege Jesu. Mudu warege Ngai ni kumumena. We Ngai no amwe mekarage nake. Ni kumuhuthiria muturire ri mutirajarĩria ri nigetha kuhuthirie maica ri tondu ranyendaga ri so ikanie tukuhikisa na muno thii kuri ucio ngi urendaga ndu ati mundu gatwarwo kwa ngoma ni kumenwo ni kwendwo yani ugatwarwo kwa ngoma ni uria wendetwo tondu ria wi kuria thi ndongo he ndu urendaga wa Ngai uguo twakinya kuria. The first question, what did you do with my son Jesus? What are you doing about that question? Question number 2 that will be asked. What did you do with the gifts and the talents and the blessings that I gave you? What did you do with what I had given you? Luke 19 from verse 20. Luke 19 from verse 20. What did you do with the time that I gave you? What did you do with the wisdom and the knowledge that I had given you? So all of us here are talented and gifted differently. And another came saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept, laid in a napkin. Continue. For I feared thee, because I know you. Thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that thou laidest not down, and reapest that thou did not sow. Continue. And he says unto him, out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knowest that I was an austere man, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. 23. Wherefore then givest not thou my money into the bank, that at my coming I might have required it with required mine own with the usury or with the profit? It is Jesus speaking and giving that parable. that a certain man gave a number of people pounds, talents. One that had a bad head, na gutiaga mundu tociori ni mundu thomaga Bible magazitora muno tondu uyu ni aheo ithano, uyu ni aheo igiri. No, by the way, ino ya Ruka ni very funny. Othe mahetwo pound imwe. Ruka augite mahetwo mundu imwe. Ugai ameni. Na mari 10, mari andu 10. Githomo tigari atatu ni hari hangi ha 10. We mutaranirie tiga uguo ikaraga haha haria anike wonaga Bible he handu kenda Matthew kenda Jesu agatoma 12 10 agatoma 72 nigetha ongiaga haria ha 12 ha 72 ukona ndugikiaga namba guo ona no koruo wi wa wana riu ri nuona haha 10 makiria ingi nuona wi waho riu haha 10 ni ri othe ni mahayo pound othe makiruta wira. Pastor James, brother omwe nowe oyo. Na adwaya othe oru. Adwaya othe kanitha-ini makoragwo na uru. Thina ti mwati pastor, thina ti asirika, thina nio. Tondu aya ngi 10 mundu aroka aruhitie. Na ningi Ngai ni kari muno ati ona mungianjia level-ini imwe mutikarikia level imwe. Tondu othe mahetwo 10 he umwe amahetwo imwe he umwe waciarithitie 10. No, no, makiona. There were 10 of them. But what blesses me about God is that everybody who made something, they were called good and faithful servants. I like that one. The one who made it 10, the one who made it 5, the one who made it 2, they are being called good and faithful servants. I'll talk on that one of these days. But this one, ambaye alipatiwa moja na akaificha. Angalia vile anaongea. Hiyo ndio inakuonyeshanga shida ya watu ni watu. Hata wakati mwingine si shetani. Angalia mstari wa 22. Siangalie mstari wa 22 kama ukiletwa uone. Wakati mkubwa alikuja. Wapendwa, si na tubogee. Si wote walipatiwa muda the same time. Si alipoenda when the master went to a far country, hatiri kwa mundu okire mbere. All the mahetwo time igana-ine. No riu moka riria okire ri verse 21 ri wona ria yugite akinyo oguo isi tahete andu 10 no the ne maraske sokia ngatho iguo ria ririe oka weke ke siriki yaku ke besi yaku me I feared you akiuri amwitigagira niki naye agikenda matira amwitigira no ati amwitigiria hindi ya kuruta wira no ayoka gucokia uru ni au ni wandu wa makagia hau ni wandu wa makagia ukiaria ngara hau turetigira no undu uria mwega wa gwika hau ni uraiga ni ureka hatia ni nyendaga rimwe gubanga iti ngetigira ingikorwo no maundu maya mangi ma wana ati ni njigua ta ingiruta testimony no karigwo gukuwa atia no maundu maya mangi ma muceneneko macio nduretige no radu haha ati me I feared you because I know this Syria man I knew you are a hard man ni utu wa pastor ni utu wake iyo kanisa goto miaka mugwa I know him ukiona gikwenda he undu yani ukaigua he undu uraria I know you are a hard man mapendwa kiuria aya ngikenda ri ni moiga he is a hard man no wene attitude yaku ikoragwo ina mbaki iro cio cenjia attitude iyo cenjia nio ondu aya ngi ni marakenio niwe aya ngi ni marakenio niwe aya ngi othe ni marakenia tondu rwe pastor Joseph izie pesa ici ciake izie ndamuhirie pesa ciake izie ngombo ciake na pesa ni ciake korwo nio mamuhete pesa ni undu ungi no niwe wamahe no mundu nginye muhe no araria uru tenie ndakuwi ndi undu waku itoyi ndimuwi mundu kunyua thakame ya mundu mundu tunyua thakame nie ndakuwi tu ni ndamenyaga wenda gutuhuthira ndi itamenyaga guku watukirie muhuko muno na ndio we wi faro githie no ni wega wi muhuko watukirie muhuko muno ni ndoimire muhuko ucio ni njikara kibeti-ini riu ukaigua akia taiti kiinuka uri araria akiura ni we hata ugetha kuri utahandite ndi undu waku itoi no na hindi yo ragetha ndungereka ndegwa irie ngano riu kaigua uri araria ito ria tweragwo ati kingfish irekagia matumbi 20 irekia rimwe na irekagia kirite yo reire nguku irekagia rimwe nguku irekagia rimwe no na riu rimwe tari rarekia ni muri moke gukwanyu itari rarekia rimwe ikuhiririe kurekia mururo ndigwa ginya muroze uyu nake arankangacia ta nguku ikurekia tondu mururo ati ndireza kuba kurekeria nie tondu ni handi ngirekeria ni njue andu marandora na ndatira igo ingai maithondeki na nirimwe nikegiki oguo irirekie harie kwirekeria nitarekia ukai murie saitani ici ndigare kwendekia itumbi na ndie mungu ndagandekie nigetha muruge mikorogo riu kaigua inegene ria nguku yarekia rimwe no kingfish irekirie ngiri na yahuru era neighbor be a kingfish in the kingdom be a kingfish